I picture the boy standing there in front of Jesus alone suddenly as Andrew goes with the disciples to encourage the crowd to sit down. I picture the boy meekly holding his small basket of bread and fish that I imagine his mother lovingly packed for him that morning. I picture Jesus standing and looking down at the boy in a gentle and caring way, helping to put the boy at ease. I picture him beckoning the boy to come a little bit closer and then bending over so they are at eye level with one another, again, helping to make the boy feel more comfortable. And then I picture Jesus gesturing to the basket and calmly asking, "May I please have your loaves and fish?" I picture the boy looking at Jesus, considering what he is going to do in that moment. If he handed it over, he would be guaranteed nothing to eat for at least the rest of that day. He had seen Jesus working miracles, true, but they were all miracles of healing. What could Jesus really do with this tangible offering that was so small compared to the large number of people who were gathered that day? And the boy had to decide whether or not he was going to give all that he had to Jesus without knowing what Jesus was going to do with it. I picture Jesus patiently waiting for the boy to make up his mind, not demanding, not reaching for the basket, but letting the boy decide for himself what he is going to do. And after a moment, I picture the boy, eyes never leaving Jesus's, slowly handing his basket over. Again, he has no absolute assurance that he or anyone else would receive food that evening. But he had seen Jesus work. And in the end, he chose to trust and to hand over everything he had to Jesus. And I picture Jesus taking that basket and saying, "Thank you, son," and giving the boy's shoulder a firm squeeze before he turned away to address the crowd that was now seated and quiet in front of him. And I picture the boy standing there watching intently, waiting to see how his gift would be used by this remarkable man. Jesus took that gift, he gave thanks for the bread, and then he distributed it to the crowd, allowing them to take as much as they wanted. And then he did the same with the fish, blessing it and distributing it to the crowd too. At Jesus' instruction, the disciples walked through the crowd, gathering up the leftovers. And as the crowd realized what had happened, realized the miracle that they had just witnessed, they began to say among themselves, "Surely this is the prophet who is to come into the world." And finally, I picture the boy watching this entire scene unfold, gaping in awe as his meager gift not only fed people to the point where they were full, but also provided 12 baskets of leftovers, so much more than even the original gift. The boy may not have known what to make of Jesus before he handed over his food, but he certainly knew what had happened with his gift. It had been used in miraculous ways to meet the needs of those gathered there that day.